Last time on Utopia Podcast, the party continued after the horde, the mob of angry villagers as they went after the gnolls. Running ahead so that they could protect the villagers, the adventuring party took on the gnoll ambush party, one-on-one. After taking care of the gnolls, Godfrey found a small path that led to what they found to be the gnoll headquarters. After assassinating one of the guards, a natural one stealth from Morgus alerted them of Morgus and Godfrey's presence on the path. And that is where we find the party.
All right, we are ready to roll. Scylla, with your natural 20 in initiative for a 21. You see Godfrey and Morgus struggling on the path. You hear the gnolls cry out to others, identifying them there.
I'm gonna draw my longsword. Is that I can do someone else, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wave my hand over it as I kind of pull it out of the sheath, and over it you see the same kind of that mirror glass that comes up when I cast Sanctuary, that mercury glass. It's going to coat my blade, but in this kind of darker maroon. And I'm gonna cast Bleed on my longsword.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah!
What the fuck is Bleed? Wait, what is that?
I love this moment.
Wait, that sounds dope as hell. I've never
Sounds
heard
like
of
some
this.
blood hunter shit. Like that's some.
The fuck?
That's some like. energy.
That's some edgy bullshit, and I'm here for it. God, it sounds so cool.
Bonus action or movement?
Ooh. No, I'm gonna hold put. I'm gonna wait.
All right. Ziba, you see the same thing. You see Scylla readying a weapon across the path from you.
Is that so? Can I ask, what is this looks to be stonish structure that is within like 15 feet of me?
They are stone structures. So this, you can't quite see this yet, but I'll let you all know for map context, right? So as you come out of the clearing of the grasses in the forest, you're going to begin to see remnants of the stone foundations of homes. So cottages, maybe a tiny family sort of ranch would have been out here. The bottoms of the homes would have been stone built into the ground, and the tops would have been like wood or thatched straw roofs, something like that. Those pieces of the homes have long deteriorated, but the stone structures that stand about 5 or 6 foot tall are still standing.
5 or 6 feet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is like a tiny shed-ish.
Looks like a well.
A well. All right. That is important. Thank you for that information.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's like, could I jump on that? But then I'm like, I don't want to fall into an old well. That seems like a...
It has to be a new well.
Then again, I don't think I can tell it's a well from here.
It has to be a new well.
Gotta be a new well.
All right. I'll take that consideration.
I put well on it.
Also draw my greatsword in a much less edgy fashion, but in more of the awkward teen I am. And I would like
Scylla looks at you though and like gives you a nod, like that's really good.
I got the nod of approval. We're on the right track, guys. You're great. The end of this, I'll have something to brag about. And I would like to sneak up kind of like behind that wall, if possible.
Yeah. Give me another stealth check. It's going to be a little bit harder than before now that your comrades have been spotted.
All right. That sounds about correct. That's a 5.
Yeah, what is Ziba doing that makes her so unstealthy?
She finally got the nod of approval from like Scylla and got so excited she almost dropped her sword.
She's fumbling it as she's running.
She tries to hold out like super cool, but it's not how she usually keeps her grip on her sword. And so when she tries to like move with it like that, she like almost drops it and like pick it up again.
Absolutely. There's a big rustle in the bushes and the trees, and the gnolls look in your direction as well, but keep their eyes set on your comrades in the same part of the path.
That's insulting.
Is insulting. How dare they? They're like,
kicking our ass.
How dare they? I won't take that. You know, now that I'm a little embarrassed, on top of these people not taking me seriously, I do have the movement left to just charge this man.
Yeah, go for it.
I will.
Fuck
May I
rage.
rage beforehand?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
This once I will rage beforehand. I know that's not my typical style, but I will, because that was insulting. How dare he ignore me?
I love it. Oh, I need my calculator. Where is it?
For what? That makes it sound like I should be in danger.
No, I just can't do basic
that'll be
math.
a 21, did it?
21 will absolutely hit.
Okay. And then I have to add 2 to that, correct?
Yeah.
So that'll be 17 damage. Slashing.
Oh, yeah. You take off one of these gnolls' arms. Just
Don't
clean off.
disregard me!
Just starts like pouring blood out of their arm.
It's all part of the plan, guys. You know, I had to make them feel off guard.
You just see a thumbs up from the bush. From Scylla.
At that, we're to Morgus.
Yeah, I think Morgus is seeing Ziba extrude from the bush. His eyes are just gonna slowly turn into those as he sort of plunges himself into the weave, glowing one white, one blue with gold sparks. He's gonna start just rotating his hand in the air a little bit and gathering the white and gold fire, and then just release a firebolt right at the one. Gonna move 5-10 to the other side of Godfrey, and then release a firebolt right at the one that Ziba's attacking. If I have a clear shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a tan. I can take
Not
the
a
heat.
bad roll. What's my modifier? Ooh, 21 to hit.
Yeah.
I'll take it. 1d10. 10 fire damage.
Oh, shit.
Glitter bomb
You-
wizard has some grit.
Roast this man. His arm is gone. There's blood pouring out, and you literally just, Ziba, you take a few steps back as this creature just becomes completely engulfed in flames. I'm rolling my new D2 to see if you catch anything on fire. Nope. No
D2s
flames.
exist.
What?
D2s exist.
You're specially made.
Yeah.
It's like a little coin.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love that. Sorry, I got really excited about it first time.
Yeah.
I think
One null
that's
down.
that's bonus action. No, and I think with my movement, I'm actually going to move 10 feet back to the other side of Godfrey.
Yes.
And that's going to be my turn.
Yeah. Great. Godfrey, that's to you.
All right, so I reach into some of the thick ointments in my healer's kit and I smear it where that last one stabbed me with its spear. and then I reach into that pouch of Avanash's potions, pick out the first one I feel, and uncork it and down it.
Hell yeah!
So the hero state heals me for 11 points.
Great. Every time y'all drink a potion, it takes me like 2 minutes to pull up the sheet I've created, so I love this so much. Pull out a bottle that seems to be empty. Drink it. It touches your lips. There seems to be something inside. As you swallow down the contents, and you feel the world kind of twist and turn around your body, your hands. It seems as though you kind of, in some way, have changed your fate. You hold out your hands, and these small grayish beads of energy seem to form there. They begin to float up. So, for those of you at home, and for Adam, you gain 2 fragments that follow you around. They stay within 1 foot of you at all times. Each fragment lasts up to 8 hours or until used. When you make an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can expend one of your fragments to roll an additional d20 of your choice, and choose which of the d20 rolls to use. Alternately, when an attack roll is made against you, you can expend a fragment, roll a d20, and choose which of the d20s to use. And the one you rolled is the one the attacker rolled. Or the one the attacker rolled, sorry. If the original d20 has advantage or disadvantage, you roll your d20 after advantage or disadvantage has been applied to the original roll. You truly have your fate in your hands in every way possible.
All right.
That's
Just
right.
dope.
Godfrey looks at
Again,
this.
edgy as fuck.
Yeah, these orbs surrounding him, and he looks towards the nearest knoll that he could see. Which I'm not. Is it the middle of night right now? Like, is it complete darkness?
It's like dusk. Like the sun, there's the tiniest little orange sliver in the sky, but it's pretty dark.
Okay. So just making sure I'm only supposed to be able to see 5 feet in front of me on the map.
You should be able to probably see like 10 feet. I'll adjust it for
Okay,
you.
thank you. So
Yeah.
right now I'm just kind of like, I don't know if Godfrey could go anywhere or see anything. So he'll kind of, wander up to this guy and just take a ready position.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Beautiful. Livy, all your friends are going haywire. What are you gonna do?
Just to, these are walls, so I can't see.
Yes.
Okay.
There's nothing to stress about. There's only 2 in front of us, and one of them's dead.
Exactly. So because I can only see one there, I think I'm gonna try to make a little pot shot with my short bow, my nice
Yeah.
new,
Your brand new one from Ulu
my brand new one.
hasn't been used yet.
It landed on its side. Okay. That's a 10?
Okay.
No, so that's a 13.
A 13 just misses
Damn it. Okay.
as your arrow shoots past this knoll into the ground just behind it. Bonus
Okay.
action?
Can I hear if anyone's like coming our way?
Give me a perception check.
Fancy. It's my perception. I have one character whose perception is like 8 or 9, so I constantly have to remind myself. Oh, dope. That's a 21.
Yeah, you definitely hear movement and footsteps coming from just this general area. in the distance.
Okay,
They did
so
call for reinforcements.
How tall are gnolls?
That's a good
I'll
Question. Like, would you be able to
I'll,
see
like,
them off the wall?
touch. I'll,
Taller than Morgus.
I'll swaddle over to Morgus and like wave my hand at Scylla and like point at the direction that I hear footsteps.
Cool.
So we are not caught unawares while still hiding. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Yeah. Awesome. Gnolls are medium humanoid creatures, so they're normal human size. You could probably see some of their heads over the walls, but not all of them. And I will point those out as we get closer. Great.
Dope.
Gnolls. You
It's a
all
lonely situation.
watch as one gnoll emerges from this building to your right, Godfrey, as you begin to enter this home ranchy style building across that encampment area. Compound, that's the word I wanted. Great.
Facilitate.
I kept wanting to say commune, but I
That,
like
that was the first one that came to
mind.
mind, and I was like, that's not quite right. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
It might be. We might have just fucked up this commune of gnolls.
You know what? Maybe
peacefully.
they're just peace-loving gnolls who just like want to chill out. Maybe they're vegan.
Just about to hand us a fruit basket, and Morgus just...
Talk to us about socialism,
God.
and then we just like
It's cool as fucking gnolls. Oh no.
The one time we don't go with a democratic approach.
no, it's fine.
the one time.
I love it. The gnoll that comes out of the house is going to just cross its arms and look at you all. As you watch as two more gnolls run up from behind him in the distance. Is that thunder? That's sweet.
Yeah.
They don't have thunderstorms here, and I miss them a lot.
It is pissing it down. It just proper opened up out there. It's crazy.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Cool. The gnoll closest to Godfrey is going to take its action economy.
I love it
Which
when
is-
your UK verbiage pops through. It's my favorite.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Anyway.
14 does not hit
Does not hit.
Godfrey.
Oh.
Great, as your gnoll tries to bite you but can't make purchase on your arm, and that is to Scylla.
Which direction did Livy indicate was the footsteps coming
The
from?
general direction of the gnolls.
Ahead of me?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. I'm gonna, after having seen Ziba run out, I'm gonna shake my head and go, God damn it, kid. I'm gonna take my movement and I'm gonna run out 30 feet. Fuck, I can't see anything still.
Oh, I can, I can, yep.
Ha 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 ha. Human.
Here you go.
Aha. All right. And I'm,
There was one you ran
I'm gonna
past.
stay here.
That Godfrey's
Was there?
engaged
Okay,
with.
all right.
If you would want to help Godfrey, or if you would think he had it handled.
No, I would love to do that. I'm gonna run in and I'm gonna just body this gnoll and I'm gonna swing with my longsword for a 19 to
19
hit.
does hit.
Cool. I'm also going to, in addition to bleed, I'm going to expend a spell slot on this and divine smite.
Oh yeah.
I'll get real bright out here.
So that is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of damage.
Yes.
You
What
have
does your
to-
divine smite look like as you call upon this divine guidance on your head?
As I swing down with this blade that is now coated in that kind of mercury glass, that crackled, dirty, mirrored look, the divine smite that comes off it is this sort of fractured red stained glass that comes off of it. In this really quick, sharp, you almost blink and miss it, sort of glisten off of it as it makes contact into this gnoll.
Beautiful. Godfrey, you're close enough to see and smell this as Scylla slashes her sword into this gnoll, making a huge gash in its chest as its arms are raised, trying to bite you. The wound itself seems to burn as if soldered, and yet there's tiny bits of this mercury glass stuck inside that seem to be actively pulling blood from the wound as it bleeds. It's a very strange sensation. And that's Ziba. Write it down.
Like that's going with your Godfrey's under. He's like, write that down. All right. I would like to jump off of this man's dead body. Literally jump. For no reason. Just to go that other 5 feet.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Things you only say in D&D.
I wasn't expecting to have to make an athletics check to do that, and I'm like, oh, I hope this doesn't go
It's a
terribly.
very low save. You're
Okay,
fine.
15. Because that would be so sad after fumbling with my sword to just try and do like the most 12-year-old thing of trying to do like parkour up a wall and just failing miserably. That would have been so sad. So it was better than that at least.
Yes! You just bound over the knoll and become engaged with the one that has exited out of this stone building.
Good. We're riding that rage, We're
Yeah.
riding that energy. I can't have it go badly. Oh,
Not yet.
so after doing this sick backflip off this dead body, I get a nat 20 on that attack for 26. That's how cool that jump was. Thank you.
Yeah. Double. Yes.
All right. Math.
24 plus 2 is 26.
24 math.
Gross.
32, 40, 43? 44? 44. I think. Wait, am I adding the 5? What's this 5? Is he dead?
Oh my god.
Do I have to do the math? It's definitely over 40.
Over 40. Yeah, you do have to do the math. Not dead.
16 plus 3 plus 5 plus 16 plus 8. Jesus. 48.
No, I think
dead.
he's dead.
Are we?
I don't think that's right though, because
No,
it's
'cause-
16.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Adam.
You got it.
Someone did math for me.
You were saying the same thing I was going to say.
Okay, it's 16 plus 16 is the damage doubled already.
It looks like 16 was the base roll because she got max on
No,
both
16's not doubled. 16's one attack.
Yeah. So both the d6s were 6, so it's 12 plus 4 is.
I rolled max damage
16. Yeah.
twice.
And
I
then
rolled 4 6s in a row.
well, it looks like it's saying it's slashing critical damage. You only rolled a 2 and a 1 for a plus 3 on that critical.
Oh wait,
on your
maybe is
extra
it the
dice.
end is the total?
Yeah.
Or did I, so I only
So-
attacked once.
Yes.
All right.
So it was
Is the
24
3 the
plus your
critical?
2 rage for 26 total from the crit.
That's what I
thank
thought.
God. Someone
Okay,
here
yeah.
can do math.
Yeah.
Great. What's the final answer?
28.
28 damage. Okay.
Great. 28.
Only 28 at level 3.
Somebody asked me to do math.
So, yeah.
Where are you hitting this knoll? What does this look
He
like?
seems to be in quite the getup.
Mm-hmm.
is his arms completely covered with, like, does he look completely covered in, what is he wearing exactly?
Yeah.
I feel like I would go for a weak point, but I don't know what that is because I'm looking at like a top-down view.
Yeah, this gnoll seems to be wearing some kind of animal pelt, really deer skin kind of toga-esque outfit. It's across the shoulder, it's kind of braided, and then it opens up to a skirt once it gets to his waist and kind of flows around him. And you see like braided leather belt around the outside and like some fur on the shoulder of the right part that covers over his shoulder. His left pec is just fully exposed and hairy. And he has a red mohawk.
I got options here. The left pec seems appealing, but also I kind of want to go for his belt. I kind of want to go for his belt.
Again, like things you only say. D&D.
There's a lot to be said as a child. I don't know.
I specifically dispute that.
Okay.
All right, you're going for the belt?
Yeah.
All right, you slash
the belt
through
to a whole new level.
the whole femur of this gnoll, bone exposed, cutting through the pelt and the belt as like the wrap part begins to open, and you just see like a white linen pair of like diaper underwear that they used to wear back in the olden days.
Keep this child friendly.
Great. Bonus action or movement?
No. We're staying right here.
Okay,
Backflip
awesome.
took everything I had, okay?
Great. Yep. Morgus, that's to you.
Okay, I think Morgus, having seen things happen, oh no, I only have 25. I'm gonna move about here, and I'm gonna sling another firebolt at the one that Ziba's attacking, because that seems to be an effective strategy.
Yeah.
So that is a 24 to hit
It's called teamwork.
yes.
and
Absolutely.
a 7 fire damage.
Great. Not as potent as before, but Ziba, you kind of have to. You see Morgus, and you are able to pull back slightly. Rolling this D2 again. No fire. You're the luckiest fireball wizard I've ever met. Bonus action or movement?
Oh,
Any
sorry.
more
No,
movement?
that's my turn.
Yep. Cool. Godfrey.
Godfrey's going to take out his short sword and try to stab right into the gut of this gnoll that's in front of him that tried to bite him. 12 to hit.
12 does not
Going to
hit.
use the mode of possibility I have to roll another d20.
Yeah.
20 to hit
Yes.
for 5 points of piercing damage as I jab in and try to pull the short sword up to meet where Scylla wounded, cutting across its chest.
You do so, and you have killed this gnoll.
How do you use these modes exactly? Do you eat it?
And I-
Do you like tap it?
Yeah, what happens to the moat when it's used?
What do you want it to do?
I
How
imagine
does
it just-
Godfrey like motion to the moat? Having like not knowing, right? Has he ever experienced this type of potion before?
No, not at all.
What would
So I imagine
Godfrey
he-
instinctively?
He goes in to stab with his short sword the first time and just sees the gnoll moving slightly out of the way as almost a ghostly image of that attack goes off. And then the whole thing just rewinds very quickly in like kind of a Morgus-esque fashion. And then he instead stabs where the gnoll's going to dodge out of the way and hits him very clear as one of those motes sinks deep and just flashes across the silver outlines of his mask.
Yeah.
As he pulls up, he kicks the gnoll over as it dies, and then hops over him to engage with the one that Ziba just slashed into.
Hell yeah. Give me the athletics check because it's fun.
Okay.
We all need to find our own.
Athletics or acrobatics?
We have a thing.
You can do acrobatics.
It's an 8.
That's fine. It was like 5.
All right.
I had 5 in my head.
It's not very graceful. He kicks the gnoll and goes over it.
Yeah.
He
Almost.
plays it off like you meant to.
How far did I myself at? 10, 15, 20,
All right, Livy.
25, 30. I still have a bonus action. to
I
punch.
know it
Oh
wasn't
yeah, yeah.
successful
You have a
the
bonus
first-
action.
Yeah, bonus action punch.
Oh, okay.
It's a natural 20.
Yes.
As he kicks this one and walks over to this one that's been grievously wounded and just grabs it and pushes it deeper onto Ziba's the great sword that is just slashed into it.
Yeah.
We will humiliate this man.
For 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is it a man?
Still up. As the sword digs deeper into its flesh. His underwear exposed.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Awesome. That's to the Gnoll, currently engaged with Ziba
Wait.
and God.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's your turn, Libby. I pushed it ahead and I forgot.
Oh no.
Go,
Let me go. I'm gonna attack the same gnoll everyone else is attacking because, like, I don't know. I want to be included.
So currently Ziba is blocking your visibility
Oh.
to the Gnoll. So you'd have to move
I'm tall for my age.
to do that.
I would have to move out of the bushes. God. I'm gonna move up here, and you know what? Instead, I'm gonna cast Bark Boy.
Great. Against the Gnoll that they're engaged with, or the ones
Yeah.
coming up from the rear? Okay.
Yeah, the one they're engaged with.
11.
Doesn't
Not
do
having a
it.
good day.
Yeah.
Huh.
All these dice are failing me.
2.
Yes.
I got a 2.
Awesome.
And it also has a disadvantage on the next time it attacks.
Hell yeah. Still up. As we go to that Gnoll. It's that Gnoll's turn. Anchor is an all-in-one podcasting platform that allows you to record, edit, add music, publish across every platform. It gives you your own website, allows you to customize and brand that website, and honestly, it's all in one place and it's so easy. You literally just drag and drop and drag and place, and it is so easy. I'm not even sure if the podcast would have made it this far if it weren't so quick and convenient. So if you are thinking about starting a podcast or currently have a podcast, why not switch to Anchor? It's a all-in-one free podcasting platform, and all you have to do is download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Seriously, download the app, go to anchor.fm, and get started. It's gonna kind of push back on Godfrey, punching him from behind, and take a step out. And it's going to try and bite
Disadvantage.
at Ziba. Um, 14 to hit. All right. It's going to then take out its claws and do the same. 11 will miss.
Yes, it will.
And an 8 will miss. This disadvantage came in clutch.
Hell yeah.
As we go to the gnolls coming in from behind, the one running in the distance closest to the what looks to be a fancier gnoll. The two gnolls you've taken down are just kind of wearing like fully exposed fur on their bodies with like little mini animal pelt skirts, almost like kilt. What are they called? Kilts.
I do in fact call it kilts.
What was I saying? Kilt?
Loincloth?
Celts wear kilts. Not all Celts. Some
Only
Celts.
some. You can't lump all Celts into the same thing.
No, but Celts would wear
Indeed.
a kilt.
They're wearing kilts. The one you, Godfrey and Ziba, are attacking as I've described is a little more ordained, a little more, clothed and reputable when compared to the ones you've taken out so far. But the ones running up from the distance match the two that have fallen onto the ground, as one of them becomes engaged with Ziba and the other becomes engaged with Godfrey at a distance. They are both going to take bite attacks at you. Godfrey, that is a 12 to hit.
And misses.
And Ziba, that is a nat 1 as the gnoll runs with all of its might, teeth first, and just falls to the ground next to you, missing you completely.
I will laugh.
And that's
at
to
that gnoll.
Scylla.
Scylla takes a couple of steps over in the direction of Livy, where is that the side that I want it to be on? Where the fancy gnoll is?
Fancy gnoll is up and to the right.
Up to the right. Where the fuck did I go? Can I go to the right? Okay. And take a
You
couple
can
of
definitely
steps.
get there.
Okay. As I just want to see the edge of this thing. I can't see shit. Because I'm a human.
Filthy human.
As filthy human. As I finally see the edge of the fancy gnoll, I just go, "Hey, over here." And I hold my long sword out by my right, and I cast command. No, sorry, not command. Compelled duel.
Whoa.
So I'd like to please make a wisdom saving throw.
Whoa. This is the one that Ziba's engaged with.
Yeah.
Now it's just a party gang up. Like, everyone's in on it.
It's a 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it fails. You and me, buddy. It now has advantage on attack rolls against creatures other than me and has to make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move into a space that is more than 30 feet away from me. If it succeeds on the saving throw, the spell doesn't restrict the target's movement.
Sweet. So it has disadvantage on attacks.
To everyone but me.
Also,
Cool.
notably, if a creature friendly to Scylla damages the target or casts a harmful spell on it, or if Scylla moves 30 feet away from the target, the spell also ends.
Got it. All right. Bonus action.
No. She's going to stand there.
Being
Right.
intimidating.
Locked with it.
Ziba,
Yep.
you see this, you hear this. You're engaged from behind now as well. This gnoll's just fallen down behind you. What would you like to do?
I don't feel like I completely understand what just happened because I've never seen Scylla do this before. But I do think that I would turn over to the one that ran at me and fell. I would like to attack him and then say, "Wait your fucking turn," and then just turn back to the guy in royal dress, like I'm about to engage him again.
Yeah.
Ah, frickle frack. That's a 9.
That will miss.
I'm still sliding, like just stabbing into the ground next to him, like barely missing. Be like, wait your turn.
He's like rolling around, trying to deflect. Fantastic. Silly, you technically still have your action.
You're right. Well, so I guess I still have a little bit of my movement too. I'm gonna run up on it and take a swing, I guess. For a 17 to hit?
That will hit.
Wicked. For 5 damage.
Great. But you still have bleed going, right?
I don't think bleed is up at this point. Has it been longer than a minute?
No. I'm still in rage.
Has not been longer than a minute?
Is
I mean, it's like 10 rounds.
Yeah, I don't understand how
concentration?
time works.
It is concentration, yes.
So
Bleed is
it ends as soon as
concentration.
you compelled.
Compelled duel is concentration.
You're right. It would end the second I...
Yep.
You're right.
We play D&D.
Thank you.
Cool. So, what was that again? 5?
Yes.
Great. This gnoll is not looking great. The blood is pouring from its bone-exposed leg as its robe dress kind of falls open. Godfrey punching it from behind. Scylla, you stabbing into it, across the chest, kind of slashing. It doesn't look great. As we go to Morgus.
Cool. Two clarifying questions. Well, clarifying question and a rules question.
Yes.
The one that Scylla compelled is the one right in front of Scylla with that purple dot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Awesome. Morgus is going to move probably 5, 15 there. But just like a ruling clarification, for Firebolt at the end of the spell, I'll put it right here. It states that a flammable object hit by this spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
Yeah.
Is there a splash effect with fire that you're rolling for if things ignite or not?
Yes.
I just want to be clear on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's close. Like anything you hit on the person is going to ignite. But that fire then, if it's close, it's going to be close to the ground. It's more of a logic / physics ruling than it is like the spell itself. Cool. Something like burning hands, that's like
that makes sense to me. I didn't quite understand how you were ruling the ignition roll with the spell. So now I have a better clarification on that. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. I think Morgus is going to throw a firebolt at this one right here. Kind of, I think that Ziba is engaged with.
Yeah, at advantage because it's on the ground prone.
Actually, I think prone is disadvantage for range attacks.
Oh yeah, I thought you said you were going up to it. You're right.
Oh,
yeah.
no. Just throwing a bolt at it. Ooh, that's a 12 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah.
Definitely going to roll for the grass at this point. Still no. What the fuck? Great.
Yeah, that's going to be my turn. Just
Great.
that.
Godfrey.
All right, I'm going to turn to the wounded one and try to grab its arm that's next to me and drive the short sword like underneath its armpit into its chest. It's a 19 to hit.
Yes.
For 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay, this is the one in front of you?
This is the one that we've been ganging up on.
Yep, okay.
The one fancily dressed.
Yep. It is still up. And
then, as my bonus
go
action,
ahead.
I'm going to spin its arm and try to break its elbow.
Oh, wow. Gross.
Only a 9 to hit.
Gnarly.
9 misses.
I'm going to use my mode of
happens?
possibility
Yeah.
to roll again. For a 13 to hit.
No.
Unless, no, I'm not flanking, so. The possibilities did not want this one to occur.
You are flanking.
Oh. Does that give me anything extra on the roll?
Gives you advantage.
Okay.
So you can roll one more time if you're using your moat.
I will roll one more time using the moat then. That's a 19.
Come on.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Heck yeah!
For
Really
four
worked for that
points of bludgeoning damage. So I
It's still up.
attempt to snap that elbow.
You snap the elbow. This thing is looking like it's not great. The blood on the leg now coming out is all clotted and gross. The elbow is broken as you kind of hold the arm in your hand, pressing it the wrong direction. And it's crying out in pain. And you hear, this time you certainly hear movement through the doorway, the crumbled doorway, rather, behind you, Godfrey.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Livy.
I actually feel kind of bad for this thing.
Why?
Because it's like, I feel like we're bullying it.
We cauterized its wounds.
No, we're bullying it.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Maybe it bullied someone else. We're just
We
bullying
know
the
they
bullies,
did.
and that's fine.
How bad is this thing?
Again, it doesn't look great. It's barely holding on. But if you're trying to shoot a spell at it, you will have to move because both Scylla and Ziba are standing in front of the creature from where you're standing by the wall.
I might shoot this thing then.
Okay, yeah, go for it. It's at disadvantage because it's prone.
Oh, it's at disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was like, why do I
you
have
shoot.
disadvantage? Okay, 18. I rolled 2 18s, so that's 21.
Ooh. Yep, that hits.
And that's a 1d6 plus 1. Okay, I got a 3.
Nice.
So 3. No, I got a 1, but I hit it for 3.
Yeah. I can do math today. It's fine.
Great. You hit it in the back, and it kind of flinches as it's still trying to avoid Ziba's swipes.
Livy, does a little wink, and then backs up just a tiny bit.
Yeah. Cool.
He's terrified. And I think that's going to be it.
Yeah. We're back to the Gnoll you all are bullying. This time it's gonna try to bite Scylla.
I admire the fact that he's not a coward.
14 to hit.
Nope. That's a miss.
And swiping out with its claws. That is a 18 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
and a 19 to hit. As you take 11 and 12 slashing damage for a total of 23 slashing damage.
That was rude.
Very rude. Like, how fucking dare.
Don't worry.
The Gnoll behind you, Godfrey, is going to try to punch you with its spear. No, that's a 3 on the dice. And the one by Ziba is going to stand up and try and hit you with its spear.
I told him to wait.
Natural 20!
I told him to wait.
Natural 20!
Not allowed.
Natural 20!
You good? You good?
I was reading things. I was stuck. I was glitching out for a second. For 9 piercing damage.
Just 9.
9.
Is that halved already?
Halved while you rage. So 4.
Or was I down 3 already? Oh yeah, we had a thing before this.
And we're back to Scylla. Your compelled duel has gone away as Godfrey has attacked this creature.
It has. And this was the one that just took a swipe at me?
Mm-hmm.
Can I, as it goes to retract its hand, I want to try and grab it as I take a swing with my longsword and just lay into it with a hit.
Yeah, give me an athletics check to see if you're fast enough to grab that hand.
Oh, that was so close to a natural 20. 18.
Yeah, absolutely. Hand grabbed. Give me that attack roll for your sword.
It is 19.
Yep, that hits.
Wicked. And I think I'm going to blow my last spell slot and call upon the powers of my patron and Divine Smite it.
Yeah.
It's going to be 3d8. 8. 16, 17, 18 damage total.
What does this look like? It has 6 HP left.
Did not need to blow that last spell slot.
Late
I learned it looks cool. As she makes contact, that sort of mercury glass having dissipated from her blade, she makes contact, and as it gets hit with that imbued energy of what she truly believes in, those fractals of red stained glass shoot out real quick from the wound before jutting back in and sort of drips out, and kind of like that non-Newtonian liquid just starts to ooze out of the wound.
Ugh.
Grody.
That's gross. But great.
And she flicks her sword clean.
Great.
Ugh.
It's
Flicks,
such like
flicks, not licks.
It's such a visceral description.
it's such an intellectual description.
All right.
You said you used non-Newtonian
I don't even think I used
in that description,
right,
and I'm like, I know what that is. That's really cool.
All right, Ziva.
All right. On to the next most intellectual character here.
That should be the quote that you post on Instagram. All right, Ziva. ...
Hey. Yeah, we're gonna see that awesome smite, but we're running a little bit of adrenaline here, so we're just gonna look over at this humanoid dog that attacked us and be like, Look what you made me do! You made me miss out on a kill! Why is everyone trying to get in my freaking way? I'm making a name for myself! And we're just gonna attack this guy with undirected rage.
Yes. Is this reckless or just regular?
Reckless,
Oh yeah.
if possible. So I roll advantage, right?
Yeah.
Good, because that was a 9. Oh wow, we're moving up. 16.
16 hits.
Oh, good, because neither of those were fantastic rolls. 12 slashing damage.
12 plus 2.
Plus 2! 14! I'm gonna forever forget that plus 2.
Great. You stab this gnoll right in the gut, pulling out your sword as some of the intestines kind of fall out. This creature is very bloody, very wounded, not looking great now.
Not
As
mine,
you-
so he deserves it.
You hear rustling in the distance, not far away. You know there are more gnolls about. As we go to Marcus.
Okay. I think I'm going to move 5, 10. I want to be up by the well.
Mm-hmm.
It's already be in front of you, Livy.
How dare. Fuck you. I'll never forgive you.
I'm gonna this one that Ziba is now. It is not prone anymore. It got up and took a strike.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. That I would like to firebolt, please.
Do it.
Yes, a motherfucking 19 to hit. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Give me it. Give me it.
2 fire damage, please. Thank you. That's back to my
Gnoll.
that's on brand.
What are you guys doing to these gnolls? Its whole body catches fire. You smell burnt hair, charred flesh as it riles in pain, jumping up and down. Bonus action.
That's all, please. Thank you.
All right,
I'm happy.
Godfrey, what's up?
Okay, so I hear the movement in the house next to me, and I go to spin around this knoll. I look towards Scylla. How are you looking? Like, are you really wounded?
I'm not looking great.
Okay. So I go to spin around it and instead just kind of turn my back on this knoll for a second, just pushing its spear down into the ground, and I reach in for some of that poultice that I put on myself, and I smear it quickly into Scylla's wounds and go, sorry, it's going to sting a little bit. And then you heal for 13 points
Appreciate
as I
it.
use my action to use the healer's kit on you.
Yeah.
And then I will just interpose myself and stay right where I am, and then my turn.
Great. Livy. Morgus has moved in your line of sight.
Very rude. I'm gonna move over here and I'm gonna do my little Barker boy right next to. I haven't told which dog is it
No.
yet.
What are you feeling today?
A little baby bulldog,
Oh,
like a little puppers.
this all fails with a 3.
Okay,
That's embarrassing. That's a baby bulldog.
it's a baby bulldog. He's got a big old mouth. That's a well, that's a 1. That's a whole ass of 1.
You watch. This knoll is on fire, jumping around, and it just like flinches really hard. It's still alive.
Wait, he's a dog himself. Can he understand the barks?
How do you guys speak common? No, speak common.
Oh, that's just me being racist. It's fine.
As we go to the gnolls engaged,
But he
and
does
on
have
fire.
disadvantage, so no.
Oh yeah, you're right. Disadvantage.
I mean, like,
This makes total fucking sense. The gnoll engaged with Simba is just gonna slash out like randomly with its spear, trying to get her.
That's a double
no.
disadvantage.
It would be flat, though, because Ziba attacked recklessly, right?
Oh, that's true. Oh, I rolled my
Now
dice
it's
away.
neutral.
It's just flat.
It's a 12, which misses. And the one engaged with Godfrey is going to also swipe out with its spear for a 16.
Meets a
So it
beats it.
stabs you right in the kidney in the back as you've turned to help Scylla.
I'm feeling very atomical tonight.
Do you not like it?
No.
Oh, max roll. As you take 10 piercing damage. is it, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. Have a fantastic day. Combat, it was fun. Next episode is combat as well, and then we get a little break from that. I hope. We haven't had the play session yet. It's actually tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Intro and outro by Nolan Clark. Everything else by myself, Mystic Musings, and the cast. Have a great day.